we are here live. Usually we don't go live on Tuesday nights, but today we didn't have time to do it in the morning. There just wasn't enough time this morning. So we're doing Tap to the Tempo Tuesday nighttime edition. And today's edition is going to be the many ways you can play guitar. This goes for most instruments, but the guitar is something extra special because not only can you use an amp, you could play it acoustic as well. You could play slap guitar, you could play slide guitar, you could use harmonics, you could use a whammy pedal, you could use distortion. I have different types of distortion on right now. I don't have like any effects other than distortion and gain turned on because it's just straight through the amp. It's kind of nice and pure that way. But I'll show you some different ways to play the guitar. It's just kind of fun for a different kind of session. So the many ways to play guitar. One way is just simple straight rock, right? Just strumming all the way through and really letting loose with that. So we'll play a little rock and roll with something like this. Right? That gets pretty loud. How about another way to play guitar? It's kind of like a reggae style, which is like this. Like up and down strokes like that. Really fun. So it's a little reggae style. How about a little finger picking, like old timey sort of pop that goes like this? Lots of cool, that's a fun way to play it. How about using the guitar like this, like kind of rock and roll, classic rock with a little blues influence in there like this? Fun with that one. Hey, what's going on, Craig? Super fun. Just so many different ways to play the guitar, right? And this goes for electric and acoustic. So already played, something in reggae style, something in kind of rock and roll, something in like a classic rock blues kind of style. How about punk rock? That's always a lot of fun. So I'm just going to play something like this with the distortion way up. Doing well, Shiny Boy. Just doing different ways to play the guitar. That's a little punk rock right there. How about one where we get to do a little combination of maybe pop rock mixed with some classic rock? Think of like Third Eye Blind doing like... Nice. That's right. It is a crunchy sound. I got that gain turned up pretty high. Can I play Monster? Monster. Are you talking about the song by Eminem? I'm not sure if I know that one, but we could play hip hop sort of beats with that because that. Very rhythmic. That's Lose Yourself by Eminem right now. I'm not sure if that's what you were thinking, but just trying to play different ways of using the guitar here. So how about using our whammy bar, which is really fun. Pretty fun. How about a different way to use the guitar, like hitting harmonics? Really cool. Whammy bar with the harmonics as well. How about playing it kind of like Thunderstruck style where you're doing hammer-ons and slides? That's really fast sort of playing, really, really nice. Oh yes, I am familiar with The Band. What a great name for a band, right? I always thought that was kind of fun to have a band called The Band. Imagine their first show they had. They probably were promoting it and were like, hey, you want to go check out The Band? And people were like, what are you talking about? Like, what band? It's like an Abbott and Costello skit. Oh yes, Craig, very cool. I am familiar with The Band, and they did play with Bob Dylan. And thank you. I appreciate the arpeggios there. There's also where you can play a little bit of, that's like do, re, mi. And kind of move up the, play with my teeth. Ooh, haven't done that before. I've never actually played it behind my back, but I can play it with my eyes closed, which is kind of fun. And play like, or which is fun. It's a Pretty Woman was the first one, and then Stairway, or not Stairway to Heaven, Black Dog by Led Zeppelin right there. Super fun. Can I play Sweet Child of Mine? Ooh, that's like, I've got a little extra practice with that one. Let me see. I can maybe pull it up on the internet here, which is a great thing. Sweet Child of Mine, guitar tab. Let's see. That's a fun way to play. It's a great riff, isn't it? That. All right, Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. Let's see. I might with a little practice be able to do this. So let's see. Okay. It's a bit since I played this. That's just beginning of it, just part of it there. Do I sing? Yes, I do sing. I play really crazy. Yes, there are some times I do play different things crazy. How about this one? Ready? Try this one. This is like really, really fast playing of way of playing the guitar. It almost doesn't even make sense, but it's like almost sounds like a bumblebee at that point. Or like right? Or what's called tapping, which is really fun. And I like doing that. How about this? That's a little finger tapping, which is fun. I don't know any Through the Fires and Flames. Yes, thank you. I appreciate all of this. Nice. Ooh, Everlong is a good one. Drop D. Everlong. And that's like I wonder. Just part of Everlong. Back to standard tuning, and I'm from New Jersey, the United States. Reminds me of Miserly. Oh yeah, a little bit like that. I can get what you're thinking about with that one, but that's like surf rock, right? That's another crazy way to play, like surf rock right there, which is pretty nice. Oh, I appreciate that. You're subbing. I appreciate the kind words. Sounding great, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know any songs by Safe of Trinkets or Candles. Sorry. Nirvana. How about this? Metal. Oh, how about, I mean, can you go wrong with Metallica? By doing like... Or... Metallica, a little heavy there, pretty cool. Oh, like welding? Having a hard time seeing that. Oh, thank you so much. Are any songs metal work or mining? Metal work or mining? Oh, I thought you meant metal, like playing like metal music. No. Oh boy, are you up to date with the quiet metal of kids? No, I am not. Yes, it's a welding song. Very interesting. No, that would be pretty fun though. So just different ways of playing the guitar, which is what we were getting at with this session here. Many ways to play guitar. There's many ways to skin a cat, if you will. Feel free to check out more of our page here. I have a lot of fun YouTube things. I play a lot of Can You Name That Tune? And I'll play an instrumental section of a song and see if people can name it. Sometimes I choose ones that are difficult that sound like other ones to see if we can associate those and differentiate between them. And I also do fun like music jokes and riddles. I do how to play certain songs on various instruments, all different types of things in the show. Sometimes I do improvisational things like on the hung drum that I have over here, the hand pan. Right? I have a lot of other instruments too. I use a ocarina, which is really fun as well. I use the keyboard in the background. I got the ukulele down here too. I play lots of different instruments. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to do one other thing here on the electric guitar and then move over to the acoustic guitar, which is some stuff that you might be familiar with an acoustic guitar, things you could do with it. So we could also make a guitar sort of feedback, right? If that's going to pick that up on your end because it might cancel the sound out, but it's pretty fun. Do I own a kalimba? Oh yeah, I do own a kalimba. I don't know where it is though. Sometimes it's referred to as a thumb piano, but I do have one. I have a steel tongue drum that I bring to various places and play as well. Lots of different fun music stuff going on over here. All right, so let's do one last little thing besides that. We'll play a little slide guitar, which is fun. Which is a lot of fun playing slide guitar. Now we're going to move over to acoustic guitar land. All right. Yes, I agree. Kalimba is much more fun to say than thumb piano. Thumb piano is kind of boring. But here we are with the acoustic guitar. Other things you could do with the acoustic, right? Ways to play the guitar, right? So I like playing slap sometimes too, which is fun. So... right, with a little Stand By Me, right? Let's play a little slap guitar with that rhythm, sort of getting the rhythm of the chords and almost the bass line at the same time. Or it makes it sound like you're doing multiple things at once, because you actually are. I also like playing my guitar like this, where you play like... lot of fun. All right, yeah. We're just moving from song to song, different styles and techniques from one to the other. Here's what's called finger picking, and I'm gonna you do a little bit of that with the song Blackbird, where you sort of play rhythm and lead at the same time, which is really nice. This is called finger picking. That's just the beginning, a little bit of Blackbird. And then, of course, there's other things. I've come up with my own. This is kind of a little bit like strumming mixed with finger picking. Right? And then you can play something like this on acoustic guitar as well with harmonics that sound really nice on here. I'm going to put it in drop D. Right? Actually, That's right. You play Black Hole Sun. So this is an open D tuning. It's D, A, D, D, A, D. What's really cool about this is you can sort of play rhythm and lead at the same time. I'm not holding anything down. So there's lots of things that you could do. It's in just open D. We didn't get to have a lot of fun putting it back in tune after that. Get the lead out, yep. Almost there. We're almost there. Very nice. All right, so there's all different ways, like I said, to play the guitar, that's also a fun way. It's kind of like you're strumming, and then you're letting it not just all one strum. They do that at the end of Time of Your Life by Green Day, Good Riddance, where they do this, they slow it down, and they do where it's not one full strum like that, but it's like kind of like individual strums of plucks of each string, which is cool. Then you could do a song like this. Right? Which is kind of like finger picking and strumming. And you could play it like this, which is definitely a combination of plucking and strumming at the same time. Oh yeah, this is the song. I got a feeling, ooh, tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Got a feeling, ooh, tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Got a feeling, ooh. All right, so those are all different ways to play the guitar. It's a lot of fun. Or I could do something like this. Oh, glad you love the videos. Very, very nice of you to say. Very, very nice of you. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. This is a lot longer than we usually go. Usually I'm doing this in the morning as I'm about to do sessions in person and virtual. So some of you might know, some of you might not. Oh, you have the same guitar? Nice. Martin, so good. I feel like it's like a fine wine. It just sounds better over time. Gets warmer the more years that I have it. Just richer, fuller sounding. It's really, really nice. Oh, yeah, Leonard Cohen. Yup, with Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I would need to actually play my guitar and get those nice tunings of that particular song. You can use a capo, which I don't have on me right now, but that changes like where the key is on the song as well. You could even play it up here. I try to find unorthodox ways to play the instrument. Right up there, which is kind of a fun slide down, doing something like that, a bass line, which what you can sometimes do in between chords and notes. Super fun. Lots of fun stuff you could do with the guitar. And that's the whole point of this video, is to show you there's many ways to play the guitar, many different styles. You could play just straight up folk music, like something really fast like this. I don't know the song Interstellar, unless you're thinking about the song by, no, that's not called Interstellar, that's just called Stellar by Incubus. Is it from the movie Interstellar? Potentially. That's what I got for us today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to check out the videos. Folk punk is really, really cool. Favorite album cover artwork. Ooh, that's a hard one. Favorite album cover artwork. I mean, it's probably something maybe from the Grateful Dead. I listened to a lot of the Grateful Dead when I was younger. Anytime we were on a road trip, a long time in the car, my dad would listen to the Grateful Dead, and I always enjoyed their artwork. It's pretty out there, pretty colorful. So probably something along those lines by the Grateful Dead. Haven't really paid attention to artwork as of recently, just because we release a lot of things digitally these days anymore, and you don't really care. I mean, I care about artwork, but a lot of people really don't anymore. It's sort of like a lost art, kind of, quote unquote, so to speak. So thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to check back here tomorrow. Greetings from Sweden. Always some fun things going on here. Trying to do some how-to videos, trying to also just have some fun with it. And so, can you name that tune by playing instrumental parts of songs? Sometimes I even do classical stuff. Oh, that's another genre we didn't touch upon, which if we were to do something like... A lot of fun. Guitar, what a great instrument. So much you can do with it. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, because I only put it in open tuning for a little bit, put it in drop D for a little bit, but you can play in drop C, all these open E, open G tunings, dadgad tuning. It's pretty amazing what you can do with it. I've seen people just play using just 4 strings, almost like a bass. In fact, I think the band Soulfly only uses 3 or 4 strings. Sometimes I played at gigs where the bottom 3 strings have broken, and I'm like, uh-oh, what do I do? So I just like play like basically punk rock songs and songs that have very heavy bass driven sections in there. So thanks so much again for tuning in. Peace and love, thumbs up, and A-OK, cowbunk and rock and roll. We'll see you next time. Feel free to check back here again on maybe a Tuesday morning, generally, and not really a Tuesday night that I come on, but today was a little bit different because I didn't have time in the morning to come on. So have a wonderful rest of the day or a great night, depending on wherever you are in the world. We're here in the United States on the East Coast. So thanks so much again for tuning in. Have a good one. Check out our videos, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Some good educational content on there, some stuff that's just fun to let loose with. It's all good things here, just all good things. The key of